Don't scroll past, these are not expensive boutique garden items. I made everything in this video with supplies from Dollar Tree. Get ready for your neighbors to ask where you've been shopping as I share these 10 simple Dollar Tree DIY ideas you can make for your outdoor space. First up are these stunning solar lamps that you can make to create the perfect ambience in your garden in the evenings. I'm taking these antique mirror look glass jars with handles from Dollar Tree, and I'm also grabbing some solar lights. I'm also picking up some garden stakes from the garden section. These ones are so easy. All you have to do is take the top of the solar light from the bottom. It just pops right off just like this. Then take some E6000 adhesive, put a bead around the top of the jar, and then stick the solar light right inside. It actually fits perfectly in here. Then place your garden stake in a spot in your garden that gets lots of sun, hang that solar light on it, and you have these beautiful antique look garden lights that you can light up your pathway to your home. You can place them in the garden, and I love how they look when the solar light shines through. So gorgeous and high-end looking. Next is this gorgeous terracotta pot wreath that instantly elevates your front door. It's perfect for spring and summer, and it has this beautiful garden feel. For this one, you're going to grab the wire wreath frame from Dollar Tree, and then you need some burlap fabric or some wide burlap ribbon. I'm just using some that I had on hand and cutting it into strips. Then take a glue gun and adhere the burlap all around your wreath to cover up that wire. Then take a couple different sizes of terracotta pots from Dollar Tree. I want to distress mine, so I'm simply taking some acrylic white paint, a brush, putting the brush in the white paint and dabbing off any extra, and then brushing it really quickly over my pots with this dry brushing technique. It's going to give these pots that weathered look that I love. Then place your pots all over your wreath. You can kind of place them first to see how they look, and then take some pipe cleaners, thread them through the hole in the bottom of each pot, and tie them really securely around the frame. I'm sort of alternating the larger and the smaller pots and turning them from one side to the other to give my wreath a nice whimsical look. After your pots are secure, take some moss. I'm using a variety of sheep moss and reindeer moss from Dollar Tree. Take some hot glue and glue it in between the pots. Now this is kind of messy, so make sure that you have a nice workspace that you can clean up after. After that, we are going to fill up our pots. So I'm filling mine up with some more moss and then taking some succulents and some faux plants from Dollar Tree and placing those inside. Now, if you find that the faux plants are a little bit too neon green like I do, you can take some more of that white acrylic paint and a dry brush and just add some paint on top to give them more of a subtle color. Finally, I'm taking some more faux greenery and filling up any holes in my wreath around the pots with that. And you can use some hot glue to secure this. Now I'm hanging this on my front door, and I love how this turned out. Make sure to secure everything really well with pipe cleaners and hot glue, and this should last you for years to come. Now let's create this incredible vertical strawberry planter. This is so perfect for small spaces. I'm putting it in my planter in my front yard, but this would be so amazing for a small apartment balcony. Pick up 9 of these triple planters from Dollar Tree, and you're also gonna need some sort of strong stake. I'm just using some rebar that my husband had in his shop. Insert your stake firmly into the ground. I'm just taking a hammer and I'm pounding mine into my front planter. Now don't forget to punch out those drainage holes in all of your triple pots. You can use something sharp like a pen or a stick. I'm just using the end of my drill. Next, punch some holes in the middle of the planter. This is so you can thread your planters over that stake. I found this a little bit challenging. The perfect tool for this would be a soldering iron to melt that hole. I don't have that tool, so I'm using a knife. Didn't work so great, but it's good enough to thread over this stake. Now you're gonna thread each pot one after the other over the stake and alternate which way they go to create this tower. Add some potting soil to each of the planters and then add some strawberries. I used 18 strawberry plants for this, so we're gonna have so many berries this summer. My girls are gonna love this. I didn't fill every single one of my planters because I didn't want to put any planters near the side that's facing my house because I want to make sure they have sun. I might put some shade-loving plants in those eventually. Make sure to water this thoroughly once you're complete and water it often. And here's how my vertical strawberry planter turned out. I love how this looks. I cannot wait to see the strawberry plants cascade over here in the spring. I'll keep you updated as the plants grow so I can show you how it looks. This magical glowing watering can creates a perfect feature for your garden at night. For this one, pick up a watering can. They have a lot of different varieties at Dollar Tree. I actually found this one at Dollarama here in Canada. You can leave yours as is or give it a fresh coat of paint for a custom look. I wanted my watering can to look like a vintage one, so I'm using some white paint and then some black paint on the edges to give it that old vintage look. Once your watering can is dry, you're gonna thread some twinkle lights into the spout. I'm using a really long length of twinkle lights. I'll link the ones I use down in that description box below, and folding them accordion style. Then I'm sort of folding the folds on top into hooks and hooking those into each hole of the spout of the watering can. Now you're going to insert a plant stake into the ground where you want it. I put mine over this beautiful plant I have because I wanted the lights to cascade down onto the plant. Now hang the watering can off of that stake and pull the lights over top of your plant or wherever you want it to hang so it looks like a cascade feature. You can hide the battery pack right inside the watering can, and nobody will ever know it's there. Now look how gorgeous this one looks at night. I made this a few years ago and I still absolutely love how it looks in my garden. Everybody always asks where I got it. Now these adorable toadstool look lights add another magical touch to your garden. They're perfect for pathways or to add to your outdoor planters. You simply take these solar lights from Dollar Tree and add a bead of E6000 adhesive around the perimeter of the top of the solar light. Then take these tiny little dessert bowls from the party section and put them upside down on top of the solar light, adhering them with that glue. Now take the stake out of the bottom of the solar light, put it upside down the right way, and put that solar light into the ground in your garden along a pathway, in a planter, wherever you think you want that magical glow. And look how cute these are at night. I love how they light up and shine through the top of those bowls. They're the perfect, cutest little accent for your garden this year. Now this clever side table doubles as an ice bucket when you have people over and want to do some entertaining. Plus it costs a fraction of what the store-bought versions would cost. I'm picking up a couple large planters. I found these at Dollarama here in Canada, but there's lots of similar large ones at Dollar Tree. I'm placing one upside down and putting a bead of E6000 adhesive around the perimeter of the base. Then I'm taking the second planter and placing it right side up on top of that and letting everything dry. Now I'm grabbing this large pizza pan and I'm spray painting it to match the planters, so I'm simply using a matte black spray paint. Now, once everything's dry, I'm placing the planters beside my chair here on my porch, and then I'm simply taking the pizza pan and placing it on top. I don't want to adhere this because you can take that pan off and fill up that top planter with some ice and add some drinks. So this is great for parties because you can store your drinks in here, place the pizza pan on top, and have a nice surface for your drink. This is so versatile for outdoor entertaining or just when you want to be alone with your drink on your front porch, and I love the way that it looks. Now, this elegant outdoor table lamp adds so much charm to your outdoor setting, and it's so easy to make. Take a tall plastic vase from the craft section at Dollar Tree, and then take this jar because this lid actually fits perfectly on top of this vase. So place it on top, and then you're gonna spray paint everything this beautiful gold color. Grab another solar light from Dollar Tree, take that ring off, and spray paint it the same color. Then you're gonna remove the top part of the solar light, and you're going to glue that with E6000 glue to the top of the lidded vase. Now you can place this little lamp on your table outside, make sure that it's somewhere that it can charge with the sun, and then take this scalloped clear bucket from the party section at Dollar Tree and place it upside down over top for a really cute whimsical shade. This lamp adds such a cozy glow to our outdoor table, and I love how the clear and the gold play together. Now these French country inspired plant baskets add so much texture and warmth to my porch. Super easy to make. All you need to do is grab these woven plant baskets from the floral section at Dollar Tree and take your favorite stain. I love this special walnut colored stain. I feel like it's the perfect medium brown. Now take a foam brush and your stain and stain everything, making sure to get into all those little crevices. Once your baskets are dry, you can place your favorite potted plant inside. Just make sure the pot is the same size or a bit smaller than the basket. These look absolutely stunning and give your garden or your front porch that high-end French country look on a budget. These outdoor pillows cost a fraction of what some beautiful textured outdoor pillows would cost in the store, and I think they look just as good. Pick up a couple of your favorite rugs from Dollar Tree. These are in the organization section. I really love this textured denim blue color, and I think they look like a really high-end woven pillow. Now take two of the rugs and place them wrong sides together, and you're gonna take some hot glue and glue almost all the way around the perimeter of the rugs. but you're gonna leave a 6-inch hole at the bottom. I'm using Gorilla Hot Glue, which I find is a really good adhesive and usually lasts a really long time for me. Now take some polyfill and stuff it into that hole. What I like to do is keep all of my old pillows, wash and sanitize them, and then reuse the filling for projects just like this. When you put enough filling inside, you're going to take some more hot glue and glue that opening shut. I really love how these look on my outdoor chairs on my porch. The color and the texture is so nice, and I love that fringed edge. This beautiful dried flower Suncatcher is gonna add such a delicate touch to your garden or your patio. I found this hanging photo frame near the front of my Dollar Tree and thought it would be so perfect for this project. Take the frame and remove the clear sleeve from the middle, and then take some of your favorite dried flowers. These ones are from Amazon, and I'll be sure to link them down in that description box below. You're gonna gently open up that sleeve, and then you're going to place some flowers inside and just kind of arrange them how you like. You can use your fingers, or you can use some tweezers if you want to carefully move them around. Once you're satisfied with your arrangement, close that sleeve and place it back inside the frame. Now hang this in a spot where the light's gonna shine through, so I think it would look so pretty hung on my porch, or I love how it looks hanging in my favorite tree here in my garden. I love how the sun shines through, and it adds that whimsical, beautiful touch to my outdoor space. So I'm so happy with how all of these Dollar Tree DIYs turned out, but I would love to know which one was your favorite. Let me know down in those comments below. And if you liked this video, I'm gonna leave this video for you to watch next right here. I'm sharing how I turned dollar store napkins into luxe looking spring decor. All of these DIYs were so easy to make. I love how they turned out. Check them all out right here.